today. It's pretty hot. I think this is something like the 437th day in a row where it's been over 1400 degrees here in Central Texas. So I've been putting off making this video because honestly I didn't want to work in the heat. But necessity and demand dictate that I do. I've heard from a few folks wondering where the next video was, and I need some additional inventory to load up on the truck. So we're going to put together a Sunex tool cart today. We'll go over the assembly procedure, look at the construction, and then go over some features. And I'll be joined by my buddy and part-time employee, Zach. So we're going to sit here in the garage and sweat it out together.
It's got to be hard to make something like this and then have it ship somewhere and there not be like little...
When you think about the number of hands and machines that touch these things,
it's extraordinary to show up in the shape.
Really. That's not to say there's not more than our share of problems with stuff that ships by freight carriers, because there is, but...
Oh, I've seen. It seems like UPS has really been the one lately.
For example.
Big ups.
Mm-hmm. What can Brown do for you?
Yeah.
Brown can stop destroying my shipments. That's what Brown can do for me.
Brown can do for me.
Normally what I've done is put the casters on these guys first and attach the legs to the bottom. And then assemble the rest of it on its side.
That's what I mean.
Right? Yeah, tip down on its side and then you just slide the legs up and then you can just attach them to the corners and you're not struggling trying to keep things lined up and support heavy things.
That makes sense.
It tends to work better that way. And we should have plenty of room here if I move this chair back. We got that cardboard we can lay stuff down on.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
What size are the bolt heads?
Okay. Well, normally the first thing I would look at here would be the markings on the bolt head, because if it's metric, it's going to have the bolt class on there, 8.8, 9.8, 10.9, something like that. If it's standard, if it's a grade 5, you'll see 3 little hash marks on top, grade 8, 6 little hash marks, you know, so on and so forth. But since none of that is here, just looking at this is either an 8mm bolt or a 5/16 bolt. So that means that this is either a 13mm head or a 1/2 inch head. That's what I'm going to say. Now those are close. 13 is slightly bigger than a 1/2 inch. So looking at this, I'm going to say Sunex went metric with it and call it a 13.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. Let's see if both of us are correct. Oh, I can't tell because I only have a 12mm nut driver. God dang it!
In there.
That's what
I don't think a 1/2 inch would fit. Is that the right? I don't know. There you go.
All right, confirmed. 13 mil. Be sure. All 4 of these casters swivel, which is nice because some carts only put 2 swivel casters on and 2 fixed. But it's nice to put the 4 swivels on because it's easier to park it and get around tight spots. But 2 are locking and 2 are not.
2 are not. As you can see, locking, not locking.
So we make sure that we just pick a side, but the 2 locking
on the same
go on the same long end of the... How these things are framed out is important, and the way they frame out the bottom of these is they have these 2 rails that run the length of the bottom, and the body panels are welded at intervals.
Yes.
On the front and the back of the rail.
Tell me more.
And if we flip it around to look at the top edge of the body, it's hemmed over and rolled to add rigidity and strength.
Fantastic.
Indeed. The bumper guard is notched out only in one place along these things, and that is to accommodate the handle bracket.
Handle bracket, of course.
Because the handle's going to go, you had it?
No.
like this, like that, and then like this, because the handle bracket then is going to go on the end of the cart against that guy. Oh. Say it with me, folks. The learning never stops. The side you put the handle on is going to be the side that has the locking casters.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that you're standing there pushing it already, and then
you can just, yeah.
That makes sense. Well, gee, Lindsay, what are these for?
Well, Zach, I'll tell you. Those are bumpers because you can get an expansion module with the lower 3 drawers. And when you assemble it, the top portion sets on top of the bottom portion, resting on those bumpers.
So then the whole cart is taller? Or does this expand down into the open space?
Same height, but you get an additional 3 drawers. So you get a 6-drawer cart. And instead of having an open space in the bottom, it'll be taken up by that 3-drawer module. And now it's fully assembled. Has a split top, both halves of which open to reveal shallow storage. Heavy duty hinges that are bolted to a bracket welded to the top, and the same on the other side. Drawer liners in the deep storage and the slide top. This beautiful feature of having a power strip with 3 AC outlets and 2 USB outlets. And around back is the plug. Comes with the power cord. The lock for the drawers is inside the deep storage and top. Opening the drawers reveals one of the nicest features of the Sunex carts, and that's the latching drawer pull. When you pull on the pull, notice that it lowers the latch so that when the drawer is closed, it's locked and can't open. And that's really important because if you have a loaded cart whose drawers don't latch closed and you start to wheel it around the shop, it's entirely possible that the drawers can work their way open and open all the way. And when they do that, the cart can become too heavy on one side, and if your drawer is open, you'll tip that cart over and damage the cart, possibly getting hurt too, so nobody wants that situation. But you avoid all that when you have the latching drawer pulls like this cart has. The third drawer is deep storage, and underneath it's open for bulky items and blow molded cases. The bottoms of each drawer are embossed to add strength and rigidity. And the drawer slides tab into, better lighting over here, the tab into the side of the drawer. These Sunex carts are very nicely built, and if it looks familiar, it's because you've probably seen the same cart sold under the Mac name or maybe the Matco name, because Sunex is a manufacturer and they will build this cart and also put other companies' names on it and then sell to them. Check out my video up here on third-party branding to understand how that entire industry works. And in the future, I'm going to be doing some more reviews on some Monster brand toolboxes and some other carts. So click here now to subscribe so that you don't miss a beat. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, use a tool. Don't be one.